Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? It is your boy here, Imo, and welcome back to another video on my channel today. So as you can see by the video title down below, we will be letting you guys know every single weapon that we have planned for War in Arms Prime Forces. If you are new to my channel, or if you're new to these videos about War in Arms, welcome. Make sure you drop a subscribe and you hit the like button. But basically, War in Arms is going to be the next mobile CQB. And we are aiming to release it around about summertime in 2021, which is not even that long away. So we're halfway, well, we're just under halfway of the full development. But yeah, let's hop straight into this. I want to talk about the guns, and I want to let you guys know some little features that we'll be bringing to the game as well. Fly through all the weapons. I'm not going to explain them in full detail because you guys probably already know like the ins and outs of weapon systems. But there is one thing I want to say now before I show you any of these weapons, okay? Number one, the weapon names, we won't be using their original ones due to licensing. So basically, if you use like a weapon like an MP5K, you're not allowed to use that exact name for the weapon. Just like COD Mobile doesn't use the right weapon names because we have to pay for every individual licensing. So we are going to be making our own versions of the names, but they are going to be familiar. Like, for example, an AK-47, we could probably call it the AKS, the AK-47S9 or something like that. So it's futuristic, so we're going to be quite clever with it. But if you got any suggestions on what we should call these weapons, let us know down below, or join the War in Arms Discord server and leave it in suggestions. So let's jump into it. I'm going to show you images just straight from Google. You've probably already seen some of the models because I'd say about a quarter of these weapons have already been designed and modeled, and I've already showcased them to you. If I haven't showcased them to you yet, then they will be coming into the next couple of devlogs. But this video is just to basically go over what weapons are going to be added to the game. So let's crack on with it. The first one being the AK-47. Voila. So guys, nothing fancy. Remember, all these weapons that we are going to be using are going to have a futuristic style to them. Not crazily futuristic, but it's going to have that feel to it. So they're not going to be stock weapons like what you're seeing here. But just to briefly show you, AK-47. Then we got an M1 Garand. So in our list, we've included one like old-fashioned weapon, like a World War weapon. The reason we've done that is because we want to bring the old-style weapons into the game and give them a futuristic feel to them. So if you guys ever play Call of Duty World at War, we've kind of got the idea from that. I used to love that game. I used to love using the old school weapons. So we want to implement the old school weapons into this game and give them that future feel. So the M1 Garand, this is a semi-automatic rifle. So it's a tap one. So it goes, every time you tap, it goes bang, 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 bang. You don't hold the trigger in. Next weapon, the FAMAS. This is a French assault rifle. I believe that they use this as their main primary assault rifle in the army. But yeah, pretty similar. It is going to be a fully automatic and not a free burst like most games that you've probably used this weapon on. Next one is the M4A1. You've already seen some of the model of this. The model wasn't finished, but we did showcase this in the last video in the devlog. Next weapon then is the AUG. So as you can see, pretty straightforward. By the way, these are all the assault rifles right now that I'm showing you. And then the last assault rifle is the ACR. Again, you've already seen the model for this weapon. So if you haven't seen the model, make sure you go watch the devlogs. Then over to the submachine guns, we've got the MP5K. So let me just briefly explain. So the assault rifles will be for the attackers. The SMGs will be for the defenders. Just like what you're familiar with any other CQB game. But the MP5K, of course, we need to include this. This is one of my favorite weapons. The MP40 then, again, another World War II weapon, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, again, we're going to bring this with more of a futuristic feel. But again, this is one of my favorite submachine guns back from the old days. So then we got the American 180. It's similar to like the Thompson weapon, but it's a drum on top. I know that the Thompson used to be a magazine, not a drum. Then we got a Vector. Of course, you've already seen that model. If you haven't, make sure you watch my previous video. We got the P90. Again, you've seen the model for that. Then we got the Thompson, like I just mentioned. This one's with a magazine. We don't know if we're going to include the drum yet, but again, it's another old school weapon that we want to bring back to life. And then one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite one back from World War II, was the PPSH. So we're going to be bringing this weapon into the game as well, which I'm pretty excited for. Right, let's hop over to the sniper rifles then. So we got the SKS. Again, this is going to be a semi-automatic sniper rifle where you just tap the trigger. So we don't know how we're going to implement this fully yet, but we're going to get there. Then the AWP, you've already seen the actual model of this. Again, if you haven't, make sure you go watch the previous devlogs. Very unique sniper. You've seen it in most common games, especially on mobile games. You know, you've got it on Standoff, you've got it on PUBG, and so on. Anyway, onto the shotguns then. We got the KSG-12, which again is more of a pump shotgun. Again, you know, shotguns are not going to really have like a massive impact on our game. It's going to be, again, similar to all the other CQB games, mainly used as a secondary weapon. If not, there might be 1 or 2 primary shotguns for the damage, but the secondary shotguns are going to be mainly used to like make holes in the walls and make rotations between objectives. Of course, you got impact grenades as well, which again, we're not gonna know if they're gonna be called impact grenades. We're gonna try and bring a different type of grenade into it because we are based in the future. So then we got the FP6. You've already seen this shotgun. I did see a lot of people comment saying you've copied the name of Critical Ops shotgun. Just to educate a couple of you guys, the FP6 is the actual name in real life. I believe Critical Ops actually got the licensing for the real shotgun name, so we're not going to be calling it the FP6. Then we've got the Super 90. So this one comes in different shapes and sizes. We are going to go with the pump shotgun version, which is this one here, not the long barrel one. So pretty excited to implement that. Then onto the pistols, my favorite ones for the one-tap headshots. We've got the Remington. This is kind of an old school pistol. It's this one here. I'm not too sure why they're showing these long Magnum looking ones, but it is this one here that we're aiming to get into the game. Then we've got the P228. Again, this is quite a modern pistol, but again, more with a futuristic feel. Then we've got the Glock. You guys already know what the Glock looks like if you play any like Critical Ops, Standoff, or CSGO, or stuff like that. Then you got the Magnum, which I did showcase the model, which wasn't finished, by the way, in the last devlog. So Magnum is going to be one of your favorite weapons for the one-taps. And of course, then you got the Deagle, which we've already completed and textured that model, which you can also see on a previous devlog. Right, ladies and gents, that is pretty much all the weapons we're going to be showcasing. This was a nice, short, sweet video. I just wanted to let you guys know what to expect for weapons. If you want to name those weapons, make sure that you put the real name and next to it the name that you think it should be called. But keep it clean, keep it unique, and keep it close to what the original names are, because we still want people to know what they're using. Instead of calling an AK-47 maybe an SA-70. We don't want that. We want it to still have the AK name, but of course more of a future name to it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and make sure you join our Discords and follow me on my social medias. Take care, guys. I'll see you again soon.